So what's up, everyone? Today I'm going to be going over how I run this offense, the gun empty tray offense. This is my favorite offense in the game. I run it basically every single play. So I'm going to go over how I run this. It's going to be basically a mini ebook. I'm going to show my favorite 4 plays I like to run out of it. And if this video gets a lot of, likes or support or something, like 30 likes in 48 hours, if that happens, I will release part 2, show you guys another 3 or 4 plays. So this is my favorite play in gun empty. The first thing you do is motion in Y. You're always going to motion in Y. That's what I always do. So you put him on a flat. You put X on an in. You put A on a smart route, corner route. If you don't have hot route master, just call Y corner and then smart route A. Streak RB and zig B. So this is the play. It basically beats every single defense in the game as long as they don't Mabel to the wide side. But here's cover 3 sky. If they're in purple zones, basically that slot DB will jam the slot wide receiver. In that case, you just throw B. And even if they're pressed, here, I'll press right here. And this is also MUT, where I got like all the abilities you can imagine, and 99 speed, 99 zone coverage. And yeah, even if they press, B's still going to get open. It's the same result. You could juke, make a guy miss, get about 25 yards if that happens. Now, let's say they're in hard flats like this, right? So this is cover 3 still, but instead of it being a cover 3 sky, we're in cover 3 hard flats. This play's still going to work. Instead of hitting B, though, you would just hit A on this corner route. It's a high-low read. Madden's all about high-low reads, especially on the sidelines. If they Mabel and stuff, then you start, doing high-low reads on the middle of the field. I'll go over that later. But, yeah, that would be the high-low read. And let's say they call it cloud flats. So what they would do here is they would shade underneath, then shade over the top. You'll see this a lot in Madden. Then B and A are both open. I guess I'll show both. So if this happened, if they're in cloud flats, B is open. I just got 20 yards there. And then now I'll show you where I throw it to A. So again, shade underneath, shade over the top. And here's the play. It's against cloud flats, same defense, and this route is wide open. I just got, 30 yards? So also with this play, I want to explain on the left side of the field why I have a flat route on Y and an in route on X. It's simply because, let's say the defense is in hard flats, right? And as we know, there's a user in Madden. So let's say the user's here. So basically, let's say he mans up to the tight end, right? Because they're in hard flats and the user's going to follow this corner route out here. So if this does happen and basically the play turns into something like this, that's why we have X right here, because that user defender is going to vacate his area. That's why you just have X run into that area. And, look, this is what Madden's basically about. Get 2 guys open against the defense and make the user pick one. So if he picks A, we throw it to X. So now you're going to see other defenses like cover 4. So this is cover 4 quarters. Match is not on, by the way. So if you see something like this, remember this streak from RB not only pulls the outside thirds, it also pulls outside quarters. So it's going to pull every single thing. That's why I keep saying you guys need to have, if you want to stop this play, you need a Mabel, because it beats cover 4. Now let's say they're in match in cover 4 quarters. Now I understand match is a pretty, rare defense you see this year. It's very uncommon. But just in case you do, we need to be prepared for it. So yeah, this play actually destroys it too. So this is cover 4 quarters, and A is going to be wide open. The outside corner picks B, and then he needs to drop back to RB for some reason. I don't know. It's just a glitch in the game. And the safety takes RB, and nobody takes A. So that's a really good play. And then just in case, if you did see, I guess, cover 2, Tampa 2, if the corner is backed off, you can hit the zig. So just like this. It's really easy to do. Gain about 9 yards minimum. If you make a guy miss, like I said, with jukebox and all these abilities, it's not that difficult. You could gain about 20 yards. But the corner route against Tampa 2 will also be open, even when the corner is backed off in a cloud. So, it's just that all you got to do is just pass lead this up. The deep half it just really doesn't guard corner routes this year. So just pass lead up against Tampa 2, backed off. basically the way how to stop this is, like I said, you'd have to have a 5-yard purple, 30 blue, and Mabel, the wide side of the field. So for play number 2, it's going to be Y corner. What you're going to do is you're going to zig Y, just like this, motion them inside, streak A, streak RB, and drag B. You got, guys, you don't even need Hot Route Master for this. So basically what we're looking for is a high-low read between B and X. A and RB are going to pull the deep blues back. X will get underneath. Y is an underneath, safety valve, I would say. And then B is basically the user has to pick between B and X. So basically, here's how it looks. See the yellows played off, so I just hit the underneath. Next play, I will shade underneath so they take away the drag. So basically, I'm in cover 3 hard flat now. And the drag's now going to be taken away. The zig's going to be taken away. So we just throw to X. Just make sure to ag. And just like that, I'll do it again. It's really simple. Just ag down when you throw to X. So here's the defense again. Cover 3 hard flats. And here's the play. It's super important in Madden to be able to go over the middle of the field, because you can't just only throw it to the sidelines, because then you're basically asking yourself to be Mabeled. You got to be able to attack all areas of the field. This wide corner play also beats cover 4. I know that might sound pretty surprising, because you would think that inside quarter on the left would guard X, but I don't know. For some reason it just doesn't, and you can just throw this. Just make sure to ag down, and you gain your yards, or you get your yards. Just make sure. Read the user. If he picks B, throw to X. If he picks X, dump it down to B. And like I said, Y is a safety valve. So Y corner is basically your play when you see two or less yellow zones, or like a Mabel somewhere, or maybe you're getting blitzed, but 2 or less yellow zones, no cover 2, because the deep half does guard that X route, that S route, I guess, pretty well. So cover 4, cover 3, and if they Mabel. So what I haven't really gone over is how to beat these cover 2 looks, whether it's be like this, cover 2 zone, or a cover 2 man look. But basically, when the safeties are in deep halves, what do you want to do, right? Because, the other 5 defenders are playing the underneath, whether it's man or zone. So this is what I like to do. I call verticals in the gun empty tray playbook, and on the left I keep it the same. And then all I do is on the right side, I tight end corner route A, flat route RB, and drag B. So this is what it's going to look like. The wide side safety is going to bite down on A, and the left side safety is going to try to take X, which makes the user have to pick between B and Y. So this is how it's going to look. And, well, I threw a touchdown against 2 deep zone knockouts. So I'll show it again. Here's what it looks like. And, yeah. I mean, B is wide open, but it works. And I'm getting, I could throw that ball way earlier and to have a higher % chance to complete it, but you could also go for the touchdown and wait a little bit longer. Just make sure you have a good freeform if you do, like I did right there. The other thing about this play is that when you're facing cover 2, zone look at least, X is open as well. So you can just throw this right down the sidelines, and you're going to have a completion. Like I said, just make sure you have a good freeform. My freeform settings are 7 out of 20 placement and accuracy, and also on near. So just remember that when running this offense. Those are the best freeform settings. But now, you're also going to see cover 2 man. So basically, a lot of people might not know this, but in cover 2 man, those 5 defenders in man coverage are shaded down, playing the underneath, which makes sense because there's safety help over the top, so they don't really have to worry about getting beat deep. So they just try to take away the underneath stuff like zigs and drags, stuff like that, even though they still get beat by the short stuff. But this same exact play is going to work against cover 2 man, because the guy guarding Y is shaded underneath, so he's going to get beat deep. And yeah, everything works. And I'm gaining about 47, 48 yards. So the last play I want to go over how to beat on defense is this cover 1 hold play, because to run this offense, we got to be able to beat man coverage without just hoping they're shading down. So here's how I like to beat it. This is my favorite way how to beat it. I motion in Y like I always do, put him on a drag, I post A, and smart in route RB, just like this, and then X and B will be on a streak just to, you know, clear out space. But here's how it works. These 3 routes on the inside, all of them are man beaters. They're all going to get open. I could throw to A, RB, or Y. Usually just going to depend how the user plays it, but they're all going to get open. I'll run the same defense, cover 1 hole, and this time I'll just throw it to A, just to show you A fries. And if you have a route tech on the field, I do like to have it on the tight end, just so you guys know. But yeah, A fries. I'll throw it this time to RB, just to show you guys he gets open. This time I will throw it to RB. It will be difficult to throw to RB because there is a 3-rec. I do have to wait a little bit, just like that. But look, guys, this play works. And like I said, if there's support on this video, if there's 30 likes within 48 hours, I will drop part 2 and I'll go over a little bit more stuff. Because there's a lot of stuff missing that I like to run. I haven't even gone over, you know, quick hitters and quick hitters against a blitz. I haven't really gone over how I like to attack the left side of the field, how I like to attack combo coverages. So there's a lot of things missing in my scheme with just this video. And last but not least, I do want to say thank you to everyone that's been watching my videos. You know, I do read the comments. I can see, you know, there's been a lot of people that have been consistently watching my videos. So thank you guys for that. I do remember you guys. And, you know, like I said, this is relatively a pretty small channel. I only have 477 subs, but it's growing. And most importantly, I'm enjoying what I'm doing. So thank you guys for watching, and hopefully you guys have a good day.